Hi, my name is Terry Wickham. I'm the award-winning film director of Devil's Five, Double Vision, the upcoming horror anthology Beginning of the End, which includes another movie I directed and wrote called A.I. Today I'm reviewing a book from the University of Texas Press that came out in 2021 that's called From a Taller Tower, The Rise of the American Mass Shooter. It's written by a man named Seamus McGraw. I must be honest, tackling the subject matter of this book has been a challenge because it is a sensitive topic that needs to be addressed, but done in the right way. Over the past 15 years or so, active shooters have escalated to an alarming rate. The fact that quite a few of these shootings have taken place by kids within school settings should concern every single human being. Firearms are the leading cause of death for children and teens in the United States, surpassing car accidents in 2020. That is something that should get everyone's attention because all of us were children at one point. But it's not just in the schools. It's happening in the workplace, churches, stores, and too many other places to list here. Why is this happening? What is creating so many active shooters? That is the question author Seamus McGraw tries to uncover in this thought-provoking book. The fact is, there's no simple, easy answer. There's no obvious reason why anyone would devalue human life enough to act out in such violence. Some reason McGraw shares are mental illness, jealousy, retaliation against bullies, but he readily states there seems to be no end why these individuals turn to senseless violence. The thing that could curb active shooters is making the accessibility to firearms more difficult. I believe an intelligent solution towards achieving this could be that there should be only one age limit for those who could own any gun. It also makes sense to me that every gun owner should have to take firearm education and pass testing before gaining a gun license. Seamus McGraw makes it quite clear that he is a gun owner. He is not against people who have guns. But there's a balancing act on who owns the guns, how they store them, or make them accessible within a home, which of course is a difficult thing to control or regulate. I grew up having a fascination with guns as a young boy. My friends and I lived in the suburbs of Everett, Washington, where there was an old dried up lake called the Sand Pit, where people would go to fire guns, all sorts of guns. I remember collecting bullet shells from 22 calibers up to elephant guns like a 458 Winchester Magnum. We used to collect bullet shells and the bullet tips we would dig out of wood, targets, even the sand. I'm also a 6-year military veteran. I have fired M16s and even a 44 Magnum handgun that one of my fellow soldiers let me fire at a gun range near Fort Polk, Louisiana, the last duty station. What that experience taught me was the lethal power of guns. That deadly force power needs to be respected and not available to anyone who does not understand that. I strongly suggest reading From a Taller Tower, The Rise of the American Mass Shooter, not for sensationalizing or glorifying the awful violence, but to allow the book to stir the minds of our society in hopes that it helps urge enough people to produce solutions for stopping or curbing the deadly epidemic facing our country.